When it comes to the bank apps that you have on your phone, the only thing I see on your phone is Opay, Palmpay, Bank, MoneyPoint. I don't see any other bank on your phone because you need to try out something new. Go touch some grass. But with all seriousness, apart from those banks, there are other banks that you actually should be trying out. What bank should I try out? What bank should I try out? I don't want to try anything else. Don't worry. This video is here to show you 9 more underrated banks that you actually should be looking into in Nigeria. Now, I made a part one about 9 underrated banks that you should try, which you can watch up here or in the description box below. And this is going to be the part two where I show you 9 more banks that you actually should be looking into and trying out. Now, the first bank that's on our list is a bank called Vale Finance. Now, on the Google Play Store, this bank currently sits at about 100,000 plus downloads. If you're using Vale for the first time, this is how their UI looks like. Pretty, isn't it? If you're looking for what bills that Vale can pay for, these are the available bills you can see on the screen. Now, in my opinion, Vale's strong point has to do with its savings, and you have 3 different options in regards to how you can save. You have the My Target option that gives you 13% per annum, and you have the My Vault feature that gives you 20% per annum. But the most interesting savings feature that Vale has is the savings challenge. So basically, the savings challenge is where you join a community of people who use Vale to save towards a particular challenge. So as you can see on the screen, there are about 4 challenges currently available that you can save towards. And the cool thing is that the more you save towards a challenge, the higher your name will be on the leaderboard on the app. Now, honestly speaking, this is something that not many people are even doing, and I believe more people should join this savings challenge. Like, for example, this is the 30 December challenge that people are meant to be saving for December. Look, only 37 people are saving for December on this app. Like, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Or look, for back to school here, only 18 people are saving to go back to school. Where the heck are you guys to save all this stuff? Man, you need to actually save money on Vale for anything like summer or even to be a millionaire. Let me tell you, only 28 people are saving to be a millionaire. Most of you don't even have a millionaire, and but with all due seriousness, you need to join the saving challenge. Now, this isn't sponsored, but I saw this and I said, hey, if I don't tell you guys to do it, who else will? The next bank that we have on our list is a bank called Pristine Divitis. And this bank sits at about 5,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. If you are using the app for the first time, this is how their UI looks like. Pretty, isn't it? To be honest with you, I love how purple the design is. So if you're all those purple Barbie princesses that like, I feel connected. No, but seriously, I actually love the purple. It looks pretty. It looks pristine. Now, if you're into bill payments, these are the types of bills they have available. Now, one problem that I have with this Pristine Divitis bank is that whenever you try to select any bill or utility to pay for, it takes so long to load. Like, as you can see, as I'm talking, it's still loading and everything. Maybe it might have loaded, I don't know. I haven't edited this video yet, but still. I'm just talking just to show how long it takes for anything that you select to actually go through. It's really, really annoying, and I think they should actually try and fix this thing to make it faster, in my opinion. Now, honestly speaking, what shocked me when it came to the bill payment options were for the TV options. Now, there are so many of these TV providers that I've never heard of. The only thing I know of, as far as I'm concerned, are things like DSTV, GoTV, StarTimes, Iroko TV. Maybe not everyone knows about that, but still, there were like so many TVs here. I was shocked, and I'm just surprised that this bank actually has this, and that's what makes this bank super pristine. Pristine Dividends also gives you debit cards, and it is really nice that a bank this pristine is giving debit cards. Like, their debit cards better look pristine and fancy, like all those ones that you see in all those Boston tea parties. No, but actually, I want something pristine and fancy from them, like, to be very honest with you. Now, it is important to note that not every feature is available on this bank. Like, for example, if you want to save or invest, you can't do that. That feature is coming soon. So, when they're ready to give us some pristine investments, ones that can allow us to buy horses in London, I'll be there. I'll be there. The next bank that we have on our list is a bank called Stellas Bank, and this bank currently sits at about 10,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. I'm sorry, but the name of this bank reminds me of Stella, 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 Stella. Now, anyways, if you're interested in how the UI of this bank looks like, this is how it looks like if you're using it for the first time. It looks pretty cool, right? Now, if you're looking for what bills that you can pay for on this app, these are the available bills. But one cool feature that Stellas has is that they have a ghost mode where you can send money anonymously. Now, for example, let's assume that now, like, you want to, patronize a vendor and you're a celebrity, you're all those big kids like the Otedola kids, or you're all those big influencers like Eni Olua or Peller or Jarvis or whatever, and you don't want that vendor to know that you paid for something because you're like a celebrity and all that type of stuff, or you're a high profile kid on the streets of Nigeria. You can use Stellas's ghost mode to essentially send money to that vendor without that vendor knowing who you are. They won't know that you're the one that sent that money, and that is actually pretty cool. But one cool thing about Stellas is that they're giving out free Naira MasterCards right now. So if you register on the bank, you can get a Naira MasterCard for free. But however, it is important to note that you may need to actually pay for, the delivery fees and everything, because according to the Stellas team, they make use of GIG and you may have to pay some additional fees. So make sure you have some money ready, okay? But still, you can't pass an offer that's free like this. The next bank that is on our list is a bank called Blinkcash, and currently this bank sits at about 100,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. If you are using Blinkcash for the first time, this is how their UI looks like. Now, if you're looking for what type of bills that you want to pay with Blinkcash, these are all the options that they have available. Blinkcash also offers debit cards as well, and the card scheme that they use is Verve, and their cards just cost 1,000 naira. And look at how pretty this card is. Don't blink, because if you blink you will not see the beauty. Blinkcash also has a savings feature, and they have 4 different options to choose from, so it's up to you to choose however you want to save your money with the options. Okay, guys, so the next bank on our list is a bank called Corebank, and this bank has about 10,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. What are the core values of a Nigerian? Number 1, vibes. Number 2, cruise. And number 3, Corebank. Get a pen, write that down. Anyway, this is how the UI of the bank looks like if you're using it for the first time. If you're looking for what type of bills that Corebank can pay for, these are the bills that are available on the screen right now. Now, for just 1,500 naira, a Corebank debit card could be yours. So remember, the 3 core values of a Nigerian are number 1, vibes, number 2, cruise, and number 3, Corebank. Okay, so the next bank that we have on our list is a bank called Kele by Bold, and this bank sits at about 1,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. If you are using Kele by Bold for the first time, this is how the UI looks like. Anyway, with Kele, you can pay for different bills as you can see on the screen, and you can send and receive money. It is a really simple bank that you guys should actually try, and I think it's really nice how simple it is. Like, I like things that are just simple and straightforward. Anyways, the next bank on our list is a bank called Ellington Bank, and this bank sits at about 50 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. I'm sorry, but please excuse my Bridgerton accent. Anyways, this is how the UI of Ellington Bank looks like. Now, if you're trying to pay for some bills on Ellington, these are the options they have available. Now, one cool thing about Ellington Bank is that you have the option to pay for your flights. So if you have a flight with Airpeace, Ibom Air, or any other airline in Nigeria, you can pay. You can even pay for international flights like with Emirates. Isn't that cool? Honestly speaking, if I could book a flight with Ellington right now, I don't want first class seats. I want first class seats. I'm having a headache. I don't know why. And one thing I do like about this bank is that they have so many bills that you can pay for. Like, their bills are insane to pay for. Like, it's really insane, but I'm really confused why I'm seeing BlackBerry here. Like, what are they doing? They have lots of other features that you can pick from on the screen. Like, I look at how many features that they're really packed. This is fancy. Now, it is important to note that not every feature on the screen works. Like, for example, your international airtime and things like buying gold or even things like stocks don't work. Also, with Ellington, you also have these different saving options. It's only the basic savings and target savings that work. Every other thing doesn't work. The next bank we have on our list is a bank called Zikora, and this bank has about 10,000 plus downloads on the Google Play Store. So, if you're using Zikora for the first time, this is how it looks like. Now, honestly speaking, the name Zikora sounds like a girl or something, it's all these Nollywood movies, that they have all these American movies, and then, they're trying to check the girl Zikora, and maybe the man came from the US, and he'll be like, Zikora, baby, get in my car. Now, with Zikora, you're able to create budgets, and they do have this feature where you can get a debit card, but however, that feature isn't ready yet. Now, you are able to save money with Zikora in different ways, as you can see on the screen. You can pick whichever savings plan you want that makes you happy. Now, the final bank for this video is KongaPay, and KongaPay sits at about 100,000 plus downloads. So I'm pretty sure that we all know Konga.com. They're like the Nigerian version of Amazon. Jumia is the Nigerian version of Amazon, but still, we still know them anyway. But they have their own bank called KongaPay, and I think it's really, really nice. Now, if you are using KongaPay for the first time, this is how their UI looks like. Now, I have used KongaPay, and let me just tell you, their app is secure. Like, it's a very secure thing. Like, they have different steps that you must actually take to log in, and I like that so much. This isn't sponsored at all, but I really like KongaPay, and it's really, really nice, actually. Now, if you are into paying bills, these are all the bills that they have available on KongaPay. Finally, KongaPay does have a savings feature where you are able to save some money and all that. And I think it's a really nice thing for them to have. So yeah, apart from Opay and the likes, you should actually try looking into these banks. And since this video is about to end, I want to ask you a personal question. Which one of these banks will you be using? Which one of them? I said, which one of them? Pew! I'm just kidding. I'm not going to shoot you guys, but seriously, which one of these banks will you be using? Comment below. And which one of these banks has your most interesting feature? Comment below as well. And also, I hope I see you guys next time. Goodbye.